This is where the problem begins and ends. And I know that we have two individuals who stand by free speech, so I'm quite puzzled. Dr. Ranganathan, I would believe that woke anti-Hindu toolkit is being main-screened, not just mainstreamed, but main-screened in India. And perhaps if it wasn't so selective, one wouldn't have had a problem. But there is complete selectivity.
And I think that's the problem, Rahul. Thank you for having me here on this important discussion. Look, I think if people are being touchy, it is because they've realized there are double standards. And I speak as a free speech absolutist, as you said. It is the hypocrisy which is mind-boggling. In fact, it is now institutional. Do you remember a few months ago, one op-ed intellectual who till recently was supporting Salman Rushdie now calls him Islamophobic, no longer supports him because he knows if he did, then he would also have had to support Nupur Sharma, and he didn't want to do that. This is what passes off as intellect in this country. When it comes to Islam, remember how the late Prime Minister Manmohan Singh on the floor of our parliament demanded an apology from Denmark for the Prophet cartoons. Remember how Sonia Gandhi publicly apologized to the Shahi Imam of Jama Masjid. When it comes to Hinduism, though, it's a free-for-all. I guess Hindus are tired of selective targeting and hypocrisy. Secularism is not a one-way street. If it isn't the popular discourse, the stand-up comics, the tweets mocking Hinduism, the recent Tanishq ad or the Red Label ad where it projected a Hindu as bigoted and non-accepting of his Muslim neighbor, it is done by parties like the DMK or the TMC or the Congress. All those Gaumutra jibes, eradicating Sanatan Dharma, terming Hindu god Parashuram a terrorist, a rapist, claiming Hindu epics replete with misogyny, Me Too instances, celebrating Tipu Jayanti despite knowing he demolished hundreds of temples and converted in budget lakhs of Hindus. And who can forget the phrase saffron terror? The problem is the hypocrisy, and that is now ingrained. So although I am not for banning any ad or any stand-up comic or film that mocks Hinduism or Hindu gods, because there are so many, especially lately, I think it will be a good idea for the makers to append their creative work with a small print that says, yes, we are mocking Hindu beliefs and Hindu gods because we can. And Hindus have always accepted this. We dare not mock Islam or its practices or its prophet or God, because if we do, we'll be beheaded or killed like the Charlie Hebdo journalist or Kamlesh Tiwari. In fact, we are too scared to even support an alleged blasphemer, because even that harmless act of solidarity will get us beheaded like Kanhaiya Lal or Kole. Just this simple small print, Rahul, will assuage the Hindus and make the Muslims realize that we all live in a country that used to cherish the freedom to criticize religion, and where the punishment for apostasy or for being a kafir is not death, but Bharat Ratna.